Upcoming 18 EastEnders spoilers. Harry's out for revenge. Nigels, ghosts of Walford past. And Max's future revealed. Christmas in EastEnders means secrets and betrayals, with Walford bracing for its most dramatic season yet. From Nigel's ghosts of Walford past to Harry's thirst for revenge, and Max Branning's shocking future, here are 18 huge spoilers for the next 2 weeks. 1. Nigel premieres his film. The residents gather at the community centre for Nigel's big film screening. But behind the smiles, Julie and Phil clash over Nigel's care. Sam arrives, only to be sent packing by Kat. On stage, Nigel spots a bruise on Julie's face, realising he caused it. He flees in shame. Outside, he overhears Phil and Julie debating his future and storms off to the closed Queen Vic. 2. Old faces return as Nigel's dementia intensifies alone in the Vic. Phil watches Nigel's film alone, realises they need help, and later shares a heartfelt moment with Julie as Nigel's condition looms. 3. Phil comes to a realisation. Phil watches Nigel's film alone, realises they need help, and later shares a heartfelt moment with Julie as Nigel's condition weighs heavily. 4. The Mitchells celebrate Christmas. Julie, Phil and Sam rally around Nigel. Though he doesn't remember the previous night, inspired, Phil and Sam share a warm talk about family. Nigel, determined to make Christmas special, begins planning a day to remember. 5. Max clashes with his family after a massive secret is revealed. Max vents his fury. Lauren and Jack try to calm him, but Zoe's advice pushes him into a reckless decision. The next day, his actions alienate friends and neighbours. He tries to mend things with Oscar, but Linda distracts him. Oscar, simmering with resentment, later drops a shocking revelation that threatens to derail Christmas. 6. Max causes chaos at Christmas. The Brannings and Beals sit down for Christmas dinner. Cindy arrives, and Ian and Peter offend her by saying she's not welcome. Max, still stewing over Oscar's revelation, explodes and chaos erupts around the table. 7. The family worry about Anthony Patrick, and Chelsea try to cheer Anthony up, but he's moody and withdrawn. His behaviour raises questions. What is Anthony hiding? 8. Zoe makes a shocking discovery. Kat confronts Sam at the Vic over Zoe's stalker, but Sam reveals her cancer and turns to Zach. While Kat and Alfie attend a carol concert, Zoe makes a shocking discovery. 9. Christmas chaos continues. The Slaters plan a family Christmas, but Zoe is on edge at the Vic's community dinner. Tensions boil over when a truth is revealed. Kat clears the pub to protect Zoe, but the situation escalates into catastrophic consequences for everyone involved. 10. Jealous Zach tries to save Christmas. Zach overhears Ross asking Vicky to move back, sparking awkwardness. His feelings for Vicky surface. Even Barney notices. With the Vic off limits, Zach invites everyone home to save Christmas. 11. A situation intensifies. In the aftermath of Christmas Day, police swarm Albert Square. Secrets are exposed, questions mount, and the community struggles to see a way forward. 12. Max isn't welcome. At Jimmy's christening, Lauren and Peter worry about Cindy and Max clashing. They uninvite Max, but Lauren softens when he buys Jimmy a thoughtful gift. Against Peter's wishes, she invites him back. Cindy refuses to attend if Max is present when Jack drops another bombshell. Max is uninvited once more. 13. Max makes a scene, ignoring warnings. Max storms into the church during the christening. The congregation is stunned as he confronts Cindy in a brutal showdown. What has Max done now? Max tries to make amends. Oscar tries to give Max advice, but Max isn't listening. He heads to Harry's barn, lashes out at another resident, and upsets Nicola, who delivers some harsh home truths. Later, Max manipulates Oscar into setting up a secret meeting with Lauren at the Vic. Lauren fumes at her dad for using her son to get to her. 15. Harry's out for revenge. Harry's return delights Gina, but he pauses their romance to pursue revenge on Ravi, ignoring Kojo's warning and Barney's refusal to move back. Harry vents his fury at Ravi in the square. 16. Harry prepares to strike back at the Archers. Phil offers Harry advice, but Harry misinterprets it as encouragement to attack Ravi. Nicola is horrified when she sees Harry about to jump Ravi from behind. Will he go through with it? 17. Nigel takes a shine to Honey. As Phil and Julie look at care homes, Honey and Billy care for Nigel. Confused, Nigel mistakes Honey for Julie and flirts with her, leaving Billy bemused. 18. Max's New Year flash forward. On New Year's Day, a shocking flash forward jumps ahead to January 1st, 2027. Max and his family are embroiled in a dramatic turn of events. With Max at the centre, what has happened and what does this mean for the Branning's future?
Cảm ơn bạn đã theo dõi kênh. Hẹn gặp lại.
EastEnders stars tease an explosive Christmas in Walford, festive photo shoot reveals drama, sisterhood and secrets. Christmas in EastEnders is never quiet, and that's exactly why fans love it. Chaos, heartbreak, and shocking revelations are part of the festive tradition on Albert Square. This year, the cast promise an especially fiery holiday season, with drama set to ignite just in time for Christmas. Ellie Dadd, Kitty Castledine and Zara Abrahams, who play Amy Branning. Penny Branning and Chelsea Fox recently came together for a glamorous Christmas and New Year photo shoot for Inside Soap. The images shine with sparkle and festive charm, but what really stands out is the sisterhood between their characters, something we rarely see fully explored on screen. Kitty Castledine summed it up perfectly, explaining that although the Branning-Fox trio often appear at odds in the show, the real-life bond between the actresses is warm, supportive and genuinely affectionate. I think that contrast is what makes their dynamic so fascinating. On screen, their characters clash, comfort, doubt and defend each other, a messy but deeply relatable portrayal of modern family ties. Off-screen, though, the connection is effortless. Zara Abrahams echoed the sentiment, describing how special it feels to finally display that closeness through the photo shoot, and I have to say it's refreshing to see the women of Walford celebrated for their camaraderie, especially during a season when storylines often push them to breaking point. Of course, the big question hovering over everything is what's coming this Christmas. Ellie Dadd didn't hold back, teasing viewers with the promise of classic EastEnders mayhem. It wouldn't be EastEnders if there wasn't drama at Christmas time. Would it? She joked, before admitting that this year's episodes are set to be explosive, full of secrets, confrontations, and the kind of emotional gut punches the show does best. If you ask me, that's exactly what fans crave this time of year, gripping storylines that pull families together right before tearing them apart again. Always a moment, that quiet intake of breath when the square holds its tension just long enough for the duffs to strike. I'm convinced this Christmas will be no different. What makes these teasers even more exciting is knowing how intertwined Amy, Penny and Chelsea's storylines have become recently. Their complicated histories, clashing loyalties and emotional scars are the perfect mix for festive conflict. There's huge potential for a storyline that tests these women individually while also drawing on the deep, unseen bonds they share. So, with the stars promising major shocks and Inside Soap offering a festive glimpse behind the scenes, one thing is absolutely certain: Walford's Christmas is about to go off like a firework. Yes, you really should tune in.
Cảm ơn bạn đã theo dõi kênh. Hẹn gặp lại.
All the EastEnders returns, exits and new arrivals confirmed for 2026. Walford faces another year of upheaval. 2025 was a landmark year in EastEnders. Walford celebrated its 40th anniversary with explosive storylines, shocking exits and jaw-dropping returns. And as we move into 2026, the comings and goings show no signs of slowing down. Here's the full rundown of all the cast arrivals, returns and departures heading our way in 2026. New arrivals be: Linda Carter is set for a high school reunion when she reconnects with old friend B, described as a force to be reckoned with who leaves a lasting impression on everyone she meets. Bea promises to shake things up in Albert Square. Multi-award winning actress and comedian Ronnie Ancona will bring Bea to life. Speaking about her casting, Ronnie said, "I'm honoured to join the iconic institution that is EastEnders. Bea is unpredictable, nuanced and complex. I hope audiences have as much fun watching her as I've had playing her." Bea will debut in 2026 and fans are already bracing for fireworks. Returns Max Branning. Jake Woods, Max Branning, is heading back to Walford. After 4 years away, last seen leaving for New Zealand to join daughter Lauren and grandson Louis, Max has already made a brief cameo at Lauren's wedding to Peter Beale. That appearance reignited old tensions, with Stacey Slater catching him kissing Zoe outside a pub. Now, Max is expected to return permanently later this month, and his comeback promises to stir up chaos all over again. Stacey Slater. Our Stacey's left Walford for Brazil, heartbroken and unable to escape the shadow of Martin Fowler. But actress Lacey Turner reassured fans in a behind-the-scenes video, "I am coming back. I won't be long." Her return date remains unknown, but one thing's certain: Stacey's story in Walford is far from over. Departures Teddy Mitchell, Roland Manookian will bow out as Teddy Mitchell after just 18 months. An EastEnders spokesperson confirmed, "We can confirm Roland will be leaving EastEnders this year, and we wish him also all the best for the future." Teddy's exit is expected later in 2025, leaving the Mitchell clan shaken once again. Sam Mitchell, Kim Metcalf's return as Sam Mitchell, has thrilled fans, but sadly it will be short-lived. Sam's cancer storyline will conclude in early 2026, with her undergoing a successful lumpectomy. Before she departs, viewers will see Sam reunite with frenemy Zoe Slater after 20 years apart and watch her family rally around her during her diagnosis. Nigel Bates. Paul Bradley's surprise comeback as Nigel Bates delighted long-time fans. Returning after 26 years, Nigel has supported Phil Mitchell through his mental health struggles while confronting his own diagnosis of young-onset dementia. Nigel's stint is temporary, though it's unclear how long he'll remain in Walford. Joel Marshall, Max Murray's Joel Marshall, is also leaving. The 18-year-old actor has been at the centre of a dark storyline exploring misogyny and toxic online influences. Joel's brutal attack on Vicky Fowler shocked viewers, and his exit will bring his villainous arc to a close. Producers have praised Max's performance, with insiders hinting he's already being eyed for future roles. His departure date remains unconfirmed. 2026 is shaping up to be another rollercoaster year in EastEnders, with Bea's arrival, Max and Stacey's returns, and the emotional exits of Sam, Teddy, Nigel and Joel. Walford is once again bracing for heartbreak, chaos and unforgettable drama. I think what makes this lineup so compelling is the balanced nostalgic returns for fan favourites, bold new arrivals and gut-wrenching goodbyes. It's the perfect recipe for another year of gripping soap storytelling.
Cảm ơn bạn đã theo dõi kênh. Hẹn gặp lại.